The Blazers and Portland leaders are finally talking, even if Moda Center negotiations are still stuck.
We need the details if we're going to be able to approve what we're actually, what we're spending. We need to know what we're buying.
The first-class standard has been wielded as a weapon, chilling our negotiations.
Dwayne Hankins, the Blazers' president of basketball operations, spoke to city councilors at Thursday's work session.
The city must acknowledge that the arena is and remains in first-class condition. Doing so removes the threat of litigation hanging over these negotiations so that our conversations can move forward.
Hankins is referencing the current lease agreement, which requires the Blazers to keep the Moda Center in first-class condition, or the city could theoretically sue the team. There's just one big problem.
They are only sued if they actually choose to move the team according to the bridge lease.
The city won't change the current lease or remove that first-class standard because it could open the door for the Blazers' owners to relocate. City officials want the team to stay in Portland.
If the Blazers are insisting on looking backwards, that is going to be a problem. The city of Portland is not looking to relitigate existing contracts. We are only interested in having that new conversation about the next phase of our agreement.
Portland Mayor Keith Wilson made it very clear to the Blazers reps.
We are not contemplating suing the Blazers, Rip City Management, or any other parties. And I just wanted to make sure you trust us in that discussion.
But Blazers officials say they're still worried about a lawsuit, so they're holding off on sharing more project details. Hankins says the Blazers have many objections to the city's draft term sheet for a new 20-year lease.
It contains more than 20 material departures from the state's language in Senate Bill 1501. It also adds hundreds of millions of dollars in extra costs that we hadn't discussed in the conversations we had earlier this year, creating further team deficit.
But right now, the Blazers aren't sharing those 20 issues. The city's proposal was always expected to expand on the state's framework. The term sheet includes requirements for union labor and annual payments back to the city, but it does provide full public funding. Council President Jamie Dunphy says he's optimistic now that the sides are at least talking.
I think that the distance between the Blazers and the city right now is pretty significant. I do think that once we are able to begin these conversations in a real meaningful way, we will arrive at a conclusion that is beneficial for everybody. I won't sign a blank check. I'm not assuming that it's just a done deal no matter what. And there's a lot of work to be done.
Portland councilors will vote on a term sheet on August 12th. As it stands, that proposal will be missing lots of key details. City leaders hope it's a signal of clear intent, if they agree to signing a deal, that convinces the Blazers to engage in more active negotiations. David?
Tick tock, tick tock. Thanks, Evan. We'd like to know what you're wondering about when it comes to the future of Moda. You can text your question to the number on the screen. That's 503-226-5088. We will add it to our growing list as we work to get clarity and hopefully answers.